Wike, my wife is American. My children are Americans. What?
So, with all due respect, if there's anybody who does not like to travel to America, it's me. Ask anybody. My wife is an American. My children are American. Their parents, my wife are Americans. For Christ's sake.
They destroy the country and claim citizenship of another country. Why will you be so proud to be singing on national television as someone serving in the president's cabinet that your children are Americans? Your wife is an American and practices here, which for me might not really be a bit of a problem. But the audacity with which this man is claiming that the parents of the wife, who happen to be American from pictures he's painting, so the wife and the children are Americans, and insinuated that the property in question has been gifted them by their parents.
Let anybody show me where I bought a house, which I can't pass through. If my wife and the parents are saying, look, these are our grandchildren, we give this house to you, my wife, now they're teenagers, hold it in trust for them. Let anybody in this world say, the money pass through, I can be, so I can say.
The crime was committed in the US. The US is very strong on money laundering. The minister himself had lied on TV that he didn't have any properties in the US, that the only property he had was a property that was donated to his wife by the wife's father or mother. I don't know which work they did or they were doing. But in investigating for that, we found out there were 4 properties in the name of the wife that were then donated. Listen to this. They then donated the properties that were millions at $10 per property to their children. So you buy a property for $2 million, you then give it to your children at $10. One of them was given at $100. So that was where they were caught. And we know that the Nigerian system is too weak to deal with those things. But honestly, the little I know about law, the territorial jurisdiction for that crime is Florida. Yes, it's in Florida, and we have written that to the General of Florida to ensure that the investigation commences immediately to unravel how the monies got to the US to buy those properties. That are millions of dollars at the time that the people of Rivers, where the minister formerly used to be governor, couldn't even afford clean water, good schools, and hospitals. So further will get back to us. We also intend on pursuing the Nigerian side of things. We're still working on those things. So, but we want to thank Nigerians in the large numbers who have provided information. This is the first time that we crowdsourced on finding information on the crime committed on Nigerian people. Were sending information. We found hotels in Rivers, multi-billion naira hotels, hospitals, houses, lands in Abuja. There was a land in which we heard that he paid 8 billion naira in cash to buy a piece of land in River Park Estate. So all these things are not going to go, even if the president of Nigeria refuses, or the EFCC that has an eagle that has now tied his eyes. If they cannot do anything, the people of Nigeria will do something about this because it's our resources that were stolen.
This is outrageous. You know, there are amounts of money that are unbankable, and so they fix them in properties and ask you to provide evidence. You see where evidence keep us? Because they feel that some of these things cannot be directly linked to them. They ask you, or may not be directly linked to them, they ask you to provide evidence. See where evidence keep us for this country. And some Nigerian courts or judges will not do the due diligence to find the possible linkage of these people to the property. That's why they tell you, provide evidence. But foreign courts will do the diligence and connect the dots and link them. Find out how exactly they are the owners of those properties and how they are linked to those properties. Provide evidence. There is a similarity between this whole thing and the National Library of a thing from our First Lady, Remi Tinubu, who boldly came on national TV asking Nigerians to donate for her birthday. And the donation she would like is on the National Library.
By the special grace of God, I will be turning 65 years old on the 21st September 2025. And this happens to be a Sunday. This is why I have decided to dedicate the day to God for all his blessings in my life and having a quiet birthday. I wish to appeal to those who would like to send a birthday card, cakes, flowers, greetings in the newspapers, or gifts. Should please send the funds to the designated account for a special project close to my heart, among many others. The completion of the National Library. This will be the best birthday present I could receive. My love for education has informed my decision to dedicate my birthday to this worthy cause. This fund is coordinated by the Federal Ministry of Education under Oluremi at 65 Education Fund, Zenith Bank PLC. Account number is 13103149777. Thank you for joining me in this building project. God bless you.
As far as we remember, there is nothing like the office of the First Lady. We don't have that office. It's not official. And the way they throw these things on our faces and make them normal, that we no longer know even the difference, what to think, what to believe, what to accept. Under no circumstance is that justified. I've seen people sing the praises. Oh, it's a laudable feat. Oh, it's a good effort. Oh, it's this one. But the whole scenario, the whole thing is wrong. It has become a matter of the end justifies the means in our polity. It is wrong for our First Lady to build the National Library that way. Especially because budgets have been made on these libraries continuously, on an annual basis. These are government properties that are being quoted for in every budget. Nigerians are impoverished and struggling, and then you ask them to donate for your birthday because of the National Library. And they say, we were able to raise a whooping sum of billions. And then I had someone on the news saying that even the dead Buhari's donation is included. Even the dead Buhari donated. And he raised a lot of controversies. That sometimes there are monies they can no longer hold. They want to bring them out, and they look for projects to execute or things to bring out and to say, we got this money from this means, especially when Nigerians keep asking where billions come out for self-aggrandizement. Our country is on the edge, and a lot is happening. They use up these things and answer patriots. Answer patriots. When I had that announcement on Twitter, I was in shock. In shock. How many times have we talked about the office of the First Lady? If they want to make it official, then let them make it official. And stop. And stop messing up the protocols in our government. These are the things Peter Obi keeps hammering about.